everybody. We're playing the Donkey Kong 3.
The best one.
Brett, I'm told that this is the worst one. Why are we playing the worst one?
Because it's the best one.
Oh, okay.
All right, sick.
I actually like this game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I just played it for the first time not too long ago, and I really like it.
I think only I can get up there.
Yeah, only you can throw me out there. Oh, well.
Welcome to Donkey Kong 3. This is the best one, and I will not take any other opinions at this time. There we go.
There it is. Yeah, Bretsky and I are actually playing this together.
Together, I love you. Together, you're only a Kong away.
See, I thought you were going to go with it's only a Donkey Kong game.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I like that. Oh, okay.
It regenerates, yeah.
Oh, I know.
I like, together, we're playing Kongs together. Jeez, you just missed it. Go back.
You know what I can do with it.
Try it again. You can.
There we go.
You gotta get
the coin.
Gotta get a balloon.
We got the balloon.
Gotta get a balloon.
We not even gonna go in the drink. We just gonna gun it. We're just gonna gun it. We're just gonna gun it. Oh wait, I did want to go in the drink. Oh well. Who cares?
Hey, too late. You know what? We're speed running this shit.
Who cares?
Well, now, yeah, we're definitely fucking not doing it. Oh, okay, that works too. Kong.
The fair, be there. The fair.
Be there. Donkey Kong.
You know what? I am gonna go back for this barrel. I don't care.
Kong. Oh, banana. Grab 15 of them nanners. Grab 15 nanners. Show me the nanas. There they are. I remember back in high school.
Jesse Ventura remembers.
No, I was doing Stan Lee.
Oh no, I got it wrong already. You didn't even get into the bit. But that's because you didn't get the opportunity to do more of the bit.
I remember back in high school, I was jacking off into my favorite tube sock. I had just finished writing the X-Men, and I felt like I deserved a little reward. So I finished jacking off, and I was a little dehydrated that day. And I noticed my cum shot was a little bit thicker than normal. And that's when I had the idea for the Amazing Spider-Man.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I was thinking about that when we were off air. Excelsior! He yells that every time he fucking kisses. You all right there, champ? Yes.
What if I make you my new Silver Surfer? You know what I'm saying? Courtney's in here and she said that's the most thing you've ever said. No, you don't have to leave. You're enjoying it. Well, then come over here and talk into the mic. You're enjoying a quesadilla, or well, you finished it.
I was stretching my scrotum one day and I realized Mr. Fantastic would be an excellent superhero.
I then realized you'd be great if he could stretch his face because I took my sack and I put it over Garfield on the newspaper. And then I stretched it some more and I said, oh, that John Arbuckle looks pretty funny.
I patented Silly Putty without knowing it.
Yeah.
Excelsior. I had a herpes flare up and I realized the Human Torch. Mixed with the Thing. What?
Here's the thing. It's my Human Torch.
Nothing here. We just win.
Called up Jack Kirby and said, Jack, you ain't never gonna believe this, but do I have the greatest idea for you? I don't know why. This is not a good Stan Lee.
Just keep doing it.
It's
Just
okay.
keep doing it.
It's okay, because I told Jack Kirby, Jack, Spider-Man. No.
Not right now. Rollers.
Throw me up there.
Were you the one that showed me the Teen Titans clip
Yeah.
with Stan Lee doing his cameo?
'Cause it took me forever to fucking find them, but yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. What am I doing here? This isn't a Marvel picture.
No, that's what they yell at him. They're like, this isn't Marvel. And he goes, I don't care. I get a cameo in every superhero movie.
I just love
DC.
I just love
cameos.
superheroes and cameos.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like one of the last things he did too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him in that Teen Titans Go movie. But it was pretty funny.
It was great.
like the joke would have been funny on its own, but the fact they actually got him is what really sells it for me. Man, what was that movie though? Or not movie. I really liked his cameo in the Spider-Man game. I haven't played the second one, so I don't know if he's in there somewhere. I don't think he is. I think he passed away before that was like.
Oh, like in the new, like the Sony Spider-Man games?
Yeah. The
Oh,
one that was
nice.
on PS4. It's because it's that exact same kind of cameo. Because it was always something like innocuous, right? Where he was like a guy on the street.
Yeah. And like the
whatever.
first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, he just like pulls a kid away from a crumbling thing that the Goblin fucked up.
Yeah. So in the game, it's literally Spider-Man and Mary Jane have had like a conversation at this little diner, and like at this point in their relationship, they're currently broken up and all this stuff. And Stan Lee's the like, I was about to say chef, but I don't know, fry cook. He's the fry cook at this at this fucking grill, and he's just like, I hope you two get back together. I like you a lot. Or I like y'all a lot, or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like, I like seeing them two kids. Something goofy like that. That Spider-Man game, though, like, damn. For a T-rated game, there was some stuff that happens in it that I'm just like, all right, like, I didn't know we could do it. Jesus. I was trying to get back up on that platform, and I totally fucked that up.
Oh.
But, yeah, no, like, there's some, like, heavy stuff that happens in, like, the story where it's like, I did not think we could do this in T-rated games. Like, at one point, there's, like, a whole, like, mind control subplot thing going on. And at one point, there's like this scientist that's privy to it, and you're trying to save her. And okay, sure, fuck it. I don't want to fuck that up again. Anyway, you go to save her, basically, and
Mary Jane.
I forget exactly what happens. The point is that shit goes south, and she literally pulls out a gun and shoots herself. And it's not like
Mary Jane?
No. This scientist person.
Oh, the scientist. Okay, got it.
Like you're supposed to be protecting the scientist character, and I forget the exact details. The point is that I was just really surprised to see a game where, like, yeah, it wasn't at the forefront. It wasn't like, oh, boom, everywhere. But it was like the villain being like, I'm done with you. And then it shows her pull out a gun, put it to her head. And then it cuts to a shot where, like, you don't see it graphically, but it shows the villain, and behind him in the shoulder is the character literally shooting herself and slumping over. And it wasn't like I was like, oh, this is horrible. It was just like, oh, wow, like I didn't know that we could do that here. That's kind of crazy. But I would also argue too that, like, I don't know what it is. I just feel like Sony is able to really toe the line on ratings for a lot of their big first party games, like, because Uncharted has some stuff in there too that surprised me that they were able to get away with a T rating game. As much as you fucking shoot people, even it shocks me that wasn't immediately making it M rated. So like, I don't know what the hell that they do, because like there's cursing and stuff like that, stuff that normally it's not like hard F bombs or nothing, but there's definitely stuff in there that
it's enough to be like, oh.
Yeah, like I'm surprised this is T-rated. I'm not mad about it or anything. It's just like I'll put it to you like this. It's the same kind of thing in movies where every so often, I don't feel like this happens as much anymore, but I feel like every so often there, especially in the mid-2000s, you would find, I don't know why that happened. But you would have like an R-rated movie that you were like, this doesn't really feel R.
Sure, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like you shave out maybe like 1 or 2 F-bombs, or make one thing a little less bloody or something, and it's immediately a PG-13. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like that happens quite as much anymore with, the way that the entertainment landscape has changed. But I feel like that happens in video games sometimes too, where it's like, you'll get games that are rated M that it's like, I mean, I guess I get why it's M rated, but I don't know that it had to be. And then, you get flip side to that where it's like, not nearly as often, but there's definitely games out there that have lower ratings than they maybe should. There's definitely a reason why the ESRB, no matter what, on every game that has an online component, there's also a thing under the rating that says online interactions not rated by the ESRB.
Rated, yeah.
Even when you're playing something on Nintendo where there's no way to communicate with strangers, they still put that on there to cover their ass.
Fucking wieners.
Which, I mean, I don't blame them.
I'm eating these Starburst jelly beans.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Why, like, jelly beans on their own normally kind of suck ass, but those Starburst ones in particular, those little bastards are really good. Might have to get a bag myself. I kind of thought you would have... Oh, wait. Brett literally has a mouthful of jelly beans when I said that. Because I was like, yeah, Brett can explain a little bit more.
What can I explain?
No, let's talk about the jelly beans and how they're good.
Oh, they're delicious.
About them yet. I was saying I might have to get a bag for myself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, she's scared of the mouse. I forgot. You have to go the other way and, like, get a...
I need a barrel.
Yeah, a barrel. Fuck that up. I don't think it's this far back, though.
Is this the beginning of the level?
Yeah, this is where I came.
I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe... Surely to God, that's not the only one.
I was eating jelly beans.
That's what I was just saying. You know what? You're playing. I'm gonna eat some jelly beans.
Dude, get some of those beans, man.
Get more beans.
They're so good.
I'm gonna also get some jelly beans. I'm gonna try to make not a ton of noise for this bean ASMR.
Bees. She was fucking beans. What the fuck? Mississippi beans.
You know what I mean. She got a jelly belly.
Got it.
So I gave a jelly bean.
I bashed the baddies. Yeah, these are Starburst jelly beans. These are the only jelly beans that we got in our Easter baskets once they came out in probably like the late 90s, mid 2000s maybe. My sister and I are fucking Easter candy fiends.
They actually have flavor.
They're so good, man. Because like regular jelly beans, I don't know. They're okay. I never really fucked with them that much. But then like in this world of fake out jelly beans because of like the Harry Potter ones, and then there's that bean game where you spin.
I think it's called Bean Boozled.
Bean Boozled. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that just came to me because we've been talking about it before. My wife has confirmed from the bathroom that is what it's called.
Can confirm.
She used to sell them at her old job.
And like,
oh god,
no, don't do it.
Oh, I swallowed one without chewing it. Shit. It's okay.
Carson.
It might come out later whole, and I'll eat it then.
Yes. You gotta go get a barrel, dude.
Listen, I want to explain something to the younger gentlemen in the audience that may currently file taxes as a single household or may not even file taxes at all.
Honestly, don't.
If you have, when you finally meet the love of your life and you love her deeply, there's no better way to show that love than by doing very stupid shit constantly. I promise she will love it. It will never grow old. This is good advice.
It's great advice.
Listen, if Andrew Tate can say stupid shit, I can say stupid shit.
There's a difference, though. You're not
Mine's-
saying stupid shit. You're saying valuable life information.
That's true. Oh, here comes my beautiful wife.
Vital information for your everyday life.
This is for all the single ladies out there. Don't get fucking married.
Yo, I got.
100p.
Man,
100p. No, that won't work.
Let's not even end the episode. Let's just end the series. I don't think I'm going to do any better than that.
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done, dude.
That was the peak.
We're cooked.
That was the peak right there.
We're cooked.
What's even funnier is you saying that when my head looks like this.
You gotta be careful. There you go.
My wife has her hot curls and hot rollers.
My wife.
They give her curls, I should say. Very big, beautiful curls. And that's why she said it's the very stereotype, like, from the... Shit, when was that? Like, 60s? 50s? Real, like, old school...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the, like, stereotype of the wife with all the curlers in the hair. That's what she's got on right now.
Making this bleed. I'm putting things in my head to be so pretty with hot rollers. Nope. Damn.
So
Come on.
So I guess this is something to talk about. So for the longest time, Donkey Kong Country for me was a game that I knew that was on Super Nintendo, and I played it a little bit at some friend's house.
Shit.
I thought it was okay. Thought it was just like neat, but nothing too huge. I didn't give it more time until the Game Boy Advance one came out, and that kind of made me hate Donkey Kong Country for the longest time. And I always just assumed, well, if I don't like the first one, then why would I like 2 and 3?
Yeah.
I finished the first one, the Super Nintendo version, when I got my Super Nintendo Classic years ago. Because I was like, I have this. I need to do this. Like, actually finish this game, whatever. So I did. And it just solidified my opinion. I did not like that first one, therefore... Even though I had played the second a little bit, I'd never touched the third. And I wasn't, like, super familiar with the second one. Like, nothing beyond maybe the first world. And I don't know what happened, but about a month and a half ago, I literally just woke up one day and was like, really want to play Donkey Kong Country 2. And I don't know if you know this, folks, but that is genuinely one of the best games ever fucking made, and holy shit does that still hold up.
Yes.
And that is what led me to playing 3, and I would almost say that there are parts of 3 that I like better than 2. If it wasn't for the last fucking world of this game, this would be my favorite one. It's literally just the last world and how much of a relentless ball buster it is. Like, at least in 2, the real ball busting shit doesn't come until you're doing the Lost World. Like, you have to go out of your way to find it. Whereas in this game, it's just like, oh, you want to, like, just beat K. Rool? Well, like, this last world is gonna suck.
Maybe that has to do with just the sheer fact that this was the 3rd game, and they were just like, well, how else can we make it different other than, you know, a couple new characters, this overworld thing, and maybe we just got to, like, really amp up the gauntlet, because at this point, people are good at Donkey Kong Country games.
Well, also, too, like, the writing was completely on the wall for this game. Like, within this game, you go to save, and Wrinkly is fucking playing Mario 64 sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, this game came out 2 months after Mario 64, so that's, I think, where a lot of the hate for it comes from is Kiddy Kong and the fact that, like, excuse me.
Whoops.
The first Donkey Kong Country was, like, revolutionary. People did not think that you could get graphics this insane in your own home. And then 2 years later, Mario 64 is out. This suddenly looks fucking antiquated as shit. You know, like, I still think this game looks great for what it is. But when you're all the way back in 1996... you know, you look at this and then you look at Mario 64 and it was just like no fucking contest.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because this is still just like, oh, you're going left to right, you're jumping, you're doing the old platformer. Now with this one, Mario, you can, in quotes, go anywhere, do anything. You know, like, it's just, it's crazy. So I kind of get the idea, because I don't know if it was the intention. But I know, like, Mega Man and Bass, right? Like, by the time that released, that was on, not Super Nintendo, because it didn't come out outside of Japan, but it did come out on Super Famicom. And the whole purpose of that game was the idea that there are likely kids who would want a new Mega Man, but they can't afford the new PlayStation or Sega Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
So we have all these assets. Why don't we make one last Mega Man for them? And we'll put it on Super Famicom. The thing is, though, is that Mega Man and Bass is a fucking ball buster. That game is hard. And I think they made it that hard because they wanted it to last longer, you know?
Stupid. Yeah, no, that's a great point. That was a great point. I remember playing that on, like, this emulator that I had on my Windows machine back in the day. And I think I was especially locked into Mega Man games at that point. Like, the games I had on the emulator were just all the X games on the SNES, Mega Man 7, Mega Man and Bass, and maybe the Fighters.
Oh, that would have been arcade.
Yes, correct. But I think there was an emulation port at that point. But maybe not.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you had MAME, for sure, sure. MAME's been around for fucking, like, since 97, I think.
So, yeah. So I was just, like in that. Mega Man at that point. And I can't remember the difficulty of Mega Man and Bass. But I do know that is... I've heard that in retrospect, that people... say that it is a little brutal.
I honestly, in my opinion, because I've still never finished it, I think I've never finished that, and I did finish it. Yeah, Mega Man and Bass is one of the only of, like, the classic Mega Mans that I have not finished that was also not, like, Mega Man Land or whatever the fuck the Game Boy ones were called.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's...
Oh, and I had the Extreme games on there, too. The Game Boy Color games.
Game Boy Color ones, yeah.
Those are fun.
Damn it. Yeah, I remember when Mega Man Extreme first got announced, I had a buddy that was like all about Mega Man X.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I told him, like, yeah, there's a new Mega Man coming. It's called Mega Man's Extreme. And him being like, I don't care about regular Mega Man. And I could not explain properly to him that it was Mega Man X because it didn't say Mega Man X Extreme. The name was just Mega Man Extreme.
Right.
And then he got the game like 4 months later when it came out. And I remember being like, I don't know, offended, I guess.
And I would be, yeah.
10-year-old or whatever,
like,
being like,
bro,
I thought you didn't care about this.
I told you about this.
Yeah. And be like, oh, well, I didn't know it was Mega Man X. I was like, I was trying to tell you.
This was seen the whole time, you stupid fucking wiener.
I've tried to play Mega Man Extreme, and I can't. I'm very, very spoiled because I cannot get my brain to do the double tap for the dash. I have to have that, like, I have to have it fucking mapped onto one of the triggers. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know what it is. I don't blame the game. I completely blame myself. But I have such a fucking bitch of a time with it.
And that was the only way I knew how to play Mega Man games back then.
Yeah,
I was so used to it.
Perfect. Damn it.
And
oh, no, I still got it.
Yeah, you still got it. And it was only until now that I started mapping dash to the shoulder button.
And that was because you've been playing Mega Man 0.
Because of 0.
Yeah.
And I kind of love it. Because when I played X8, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna map this to shoulder. And I really liked it.
What? I don't know if we actually ever fully talked about it. What was your takeaway of 8? Of Mega Man X8?
Fuck. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really did. It was a learning curve. It was unlike, because if you go back and if you play the first 3 X games, and then the PlayStation era, so X4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Those games are very similar in terms of like how the gravity works and your movement, your slide and all that shit, wall climbing, all that stuff. There's a little bit of a difference, but it's pretty damn close. So going from one to the other is a pretty easy task in my opinion. X8, a little bit different. You got to kind of just get used to the mechanic a little bit. But once you like feel it, it actually feels really good. I didn't love it at first, but then after kind of just deprogramming and letting my brain learn it a little bit more, and I think that helped too, that I was playing those 0 games around the same time too, which is also a little bit different than the first X games up until like 6.
Right.
It was just a matter of kind of like reacquainting yourself with the controls and essentially relearning that game. But it's still at its core a Mega Man game. I never played with Axel because I don't like the character at all.
Axel
he's just a less good Mega Man.
I don't even get him.
That was the other thing about him. Like in 7, I couldn't stand. I'm not a huge fan of that voice actor.
They did make him less annoying in 8.
They make him better in 8, but I just don't like his character design. Nothing about him is like sleek or appealing to me. So I'm sticking with X. I think X looks fucking awesome in 8. I think that. I think of his armor isn't bad. It's just it's an interesting concept in terms of like, it's the same armor set, but you can switch like the Icarus or the Hermes armor, I think it's what it's called. And you can kind of like mix and match the parts. I think that's a cool mechanic. But visually, I think it's just whatever. It's a little bland comparatively. I mean, he's had so many fucking armors over the years. 0 looks okay. He doesn't look bad, but he doesn't look great. I think one of my favorite parts of the game is that you can be the command center girlies.
Yeah.
That's a fun little bonus thing.
I do think it's kind of. I'm trying to think of like the right term here. I don't know if this will actually work or not. Nope. Okay. I just think it's fucking stupid, even though it makes no sense to think it's stupid because Zero uses a sword. But I just think it's fucking stupid when you have this entire world that is predicated on the fact that you have these robots, essentially, that their arms can transform into, like, literal cannons, and they can shoot plasma at each other. And yet, very late in the series, you design a character that uses fucking guns.
Yes.
I find that so goddamn boring, and that's why I don't care for him.
Sure, that's a great point.
And I feel like it's stupid because it's like, okay, well, he's still shooting people, and it's kind of dumb if the problem is, oh, well, he's using guns. Like, Zero uses his hands for a fucking sword. It's not like, it's not like Battle Network where his arm turns into the sword. It's just a straight up like lightsaber, so that's kind of stupid. But I don't know, man. There's just the fact that it's like these two pistols, and the pistols don't look cool either. They look kind of stupid.
Yeah, and they're not even like particularly powerful.
No.
In 8, I think it's better, but in
it's just such a third wheel. You don't need them.
In 7 especially, I don't know why, but I decided to just like boot up 7 again just for fun one night. And man, is he fucking rough in X7. Like, just not at all fun to play with, and his weapons are shit. Even when you get like the boss weapons to get like slightly different guns,
yeah,
they are not powerful at all. They're so weak.
They're not fun to use.
And they're not fun to use.
He's just not fun to play as.
It's such a difficult, like, until you get to unlock X, that game is a fucking grind. And then you get X and you're like, oh yeah, this is actually kind of easy again.
This is actually a Mega Man X game. That's such a fucking stupid thing to me too. That X is literally just like chilling for like half that game.
Because he doesn't want to fight. No. And then I love when you're in game and you play as him, and every time you fire the charge up shot, stop it! No, don't kill people. We're better than this. Pacifism.
Like I get what you're trying to do. I get it.
Yes, it's a good idea,
sucks.
But don't work in my Mega Man games, man.
Like, I can fuck with
don't surrender, my guy.
I can fuck with like OG Mega Man being like, I really don't want to have to hurt you. Like, I really would prefer not to do this, but like I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Whereas X was literally just sitting on the sidelines, like, you go do all the killing so my conscience is free.
Yes. I will say that too. I think it is a different voice actor in 8. But I think, X sounds a lot better and a lot more confident in X8 as well in his like spoken lines. 0 I don't understand after 4. I thought 4 was like the perfect voice for him, even with the whole what am I fighting for anime-ishness of it.
But that's like direction entirely. Like I still think that guy gives a good performance, or at least the voice itself.
And I feel like it matches that character so well. If
you gave him better direction, you wouldn't get those like weird what am I fighting for things.
Yeah. And then they just decide to transition to Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles with him in X7, and it's just
his voice is super
so
deep.
Weird. He's like, I'm back here again, and it's like, no, that's not 0, dude. What are you doing right now? And I guess I'll say that, like, for as much as I don't like Axel, that voice fits that character.
Yeah, for better or worse.
Yeah, it's not great, but it does work, and I will at least give it that. Oh shit! Oh,
that worked.
Am I okay? I guess I'm okay. I want the bananas. No, give me the main. All right.
There you go.
That's fine. That's enough.
Good enough. Good enough for you. It's good enough for me. It's good enough. Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yes.
Yeah. I love that song is called The Goonies Are Good Enough. But because Goonie is such a weird fucking word.
Oh, damn it.
They couldn't make it rhyme once, so Goonies is never actually said in the entire song.
Yeah.
Win. That doesn't count. Cyndi Lauper does not say Goonies. I don't know what version of the song you're listening to.
Is it the music video cut? Is it the single edit?
Fuck, she's got it on vinyl, I think. So probably
then she's
some
probably
weird
she's
fucking
probably got
vinyl
the
version.
single version or the uncut collectible.
Or the soundtrack re-release 453.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get mad.
You broke my record. Hey, I'm the running bear. I'm the bear. I'm the running bear. I'm the real running bear. Dag it the bay. Ball with the ball, the bang, the bang.
You know, I saw a clip.
Oh, hell yeah. That's how you do it. Hey, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV.
I did see a clip where it was Kid Rock at some concert that he had, like, I think last month in February. And one of his songs, the crowd is supposed to clap along.
Oh, shit.
And no one did, so he threw a fit and ended the concert on the spot and walked out.
Fantastic.
Like, if I remember right, in the clip, he straight up goes like, "Y'all ain't gonna clap, y'all ain't getting a show," and then he fucking walked out.
Good.
Courtney's favorite song of all time is
American Badass.
no.
All right, tell me when she leaves.
It's all summer long.
Oh no!
Yeah. There's one of her formative memories as a child was where they were staying at the riverfront property of her granddad, and there were some.
Nice.
Anyway, they had a spot they would stay at during the summer, and they had some neighbors one year, and for like 24/7 they were just playing that song on repeat, and they were playing it super late into the night. And so one of Courtney's memories is her and her brother like crying to their mom, being like, "We can't sleep because that's so loud and they won't turn it down.
Turn it down. We don't want it."
Don't want to hear this fucking song." I hate that song solely for the fact that when it starts, I get excited thinking someone's playing Werewolves of London.
Yeah.
And then it's that bullshit. And so the flip side is that I've heard that stupid ass Kid Rock song so much that now when I hear that beginning piano part,
I think it's that now, yeah.
and I get excited when it's Werewolves of London. I just assume the worst, where I'm like, it's fucking Kid Rock. And then when it's not, when it's fucking Warren Zevon, it's like, oh, okay.
It's a sunny day. Oh.
Sunny day out here at the ballpark. 74 degrees with a light breeze.
Ugh.
Oh,
no.
so ballpark, baseball, that's something to talk about.
Oh, well, baseball.
As we're recording this,
Well, inside baseball.
the Dodgers and several other teams, including the Chicago Cubs, have started their MLB season, and they started it in Tokyo. They actually played at the Tokyo Dome. The reason I'm bringing it up is that if you've ever watched, and this really only applies, I suppose, to our American viewers, but if you've ever watched American sports to any capacity, you get a pretty good idea of what an American crowd... Oh, I fucked that up. I knew as soon as I jumped, I fucked that up.
Damn.
You get a pretty good idea of what an American crowd is and what they will do and how they respond, etc., etc. And the reason I bring it up is because they are vastly different than Japanese crowds. Japanese crowds, like, they do cheer and they do chant, but they also, when they are like really locked in, you know, like when I'll put it to you like this: when American crowds are locked in, you're gonna get a lot of yelling, you're gonna get a lot of like, yeah, like that's where you're hearing the most noise.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's kind of the opposite, where when they're locked in, they're quiet and they're almost like
it's kind of like that in movies too, right? Like they don't do standing ovations.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
or they don't clap or whatever.
Where like they will be really quiet until something happens, and they're very respectful.
Damn it!
And like, don't get me wrong, you know, if someone does something amazing, they're gonna cheer and yell. And my favorite is when there's it. I don't know if it's like the pronunciation or how exactly you would put it, but Japanese crowds have this way of like, you know, whenever an American crowd, they see something amazing, it's whoa, like that's the kind of sound that you hear.
You can go under him, by the way.
That's what I thought. Japanese crowds have this like whoa, like way that they I'm trying not to sound like a fucking idiot or a bigot here. I just really like it is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's we get you.
Yeah, and
we step what you're smelling in.
Yeah, the point is that like they are very respectful. So to get them to boo, you really got to fuck up. And during the second game at the Tokyo Dome between the Dodgers and Chicago Cubs, because right now the most famous person in Japan is Shohei Ohtani. He hit his first home run of the season against the Cubs in the Tokyo Dome. And then the second time that he was up to bat, I feel like that shouldn't have hurt me. But okay.
Well, here we are.
The second time that he was up to bat, they intentionally walked him. And that was the first time I've ever heard a Japanese crowd fucking boo.
Oh, really?
They booed them to shit. They were so mad that he was up to bat, and instead of letting him get a chance to smack another home run, the Cubs were like, no, just go to first. And this fucking crowd was so, oh my God. Like, I'm not going to pretend I'm like a super expert. I've watched a decent amount of Japanese wrestling, and when I worked nights, I used to follow the Japanese Baseball League, because these games would start at like 4 a.m, which is when I was still up. So it was like, oh, cool, I can end my shift with some fucking baseball. This is cool. And this was also at the time where like all the really good Japanese players that have been bought and brought to the MLB were still playing over there. So it was like really cool to see. In that time, never, like, even in wrestling, like bad guys do bad guy things, be a little bit of booing, but nothing
like this.
Nothing like that. And it was such a big deal that if you look up on YouTube, on like MLB's YouTube page, if you look up fucking highlights from that game, them booing the shit out of the Cubs is part of the highlights.
That's insane.
They didn't even do anything. It's not a play. They just said, we're not pitching to you. Go straight to first. And they still pissed off Japan so bad that they put it in the highlight reel. It's great. Oh, man. I'm so glad baseball's almost back. It basically is, but got a couple more weeks before we start getting games every day and aren't just spring training. That's horse shit. What? Fucking horse shit. That is the one thing I will say is that across the board, all 3 of these games bosses fucking suck. I do not like them.
I think these are the best bosses of all
3
of them,
probably actually does have the best bosses, and this one's not really that bad. I'm just mad because I lost, so therefore it's a bad game.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But,
Shit.
actually, 2 is my favorite. I think 2 has the best boss. Actually, no, never mind. I take that back. 2 does have my favorite boss, which is the second one with the sword and the lava and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That
okay.
one fucking rules.
That is a good boss.
But this one has, I think, really good bosses, but also the worst in the game, or in the series. And that's the Chaos, I think his name is, the big ass.
The robot?
Yeah.
Which form? The first one or the second one?
Both. I hate him. I hate that boss.
I don't mind that one.
It's the reason I don't like it is because are you shitting me?
I have a love-hate relationship with the snowman boss, where you have to play the snow the carnival mini game basically again.
I kind of love that boss, but I completely understand this boss.
This shouldn't be this hard.
No.
I'm better at it with Dixie than I am with Kitty because like your aim is different.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if my eyes are just fucking up or what, but I swear to God, I keep like missing where his fucking legs are at. And these stupid.
He keeps hitting you with his green
know,
balls.
and I'm trying to go the other way, and like, just fuck off already, dude. Come on.
Just stay in the corner.
Well, I can't because
Oh. Yeah, all right.
you
good point.
have to keep moving around. This is the one part where it's easier with Kitty than it is with Dixie because Kitty holds it in front of him instead of on top of him.
There you go.
There
you go.
Fucking finally.
That's it.
Jesus.
That's it.
Bastard. Get the fuck out of here. Bye.
You want to pick this up on the next episode?
We write like more Donkey Kong Country 3?
Yeah, man, more Donkey Kong
More
Country
Donkey Kong
3.
Country 3?
How about we do a little part 2 of this?
Oh my God, let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Bye.